Good afternoon, fellas. Frankie Day here. Okay, guys, today's video is video number 5 for Mr. Dave Mather's dedication build of the Billing Boats Norske Love, the Norwegian Lion. Okay, guys, I've been pretty busy this darn thing, and as far as I can tell, I guess the hard part's pretty much over for me. Got the hull all done. I've got the waterline all masked off, and I went ahead and prepared the woodwork for a little filler here and there, and went ahead and painted the waterline using kind of like a tallow color, what they used back in the day. And this thing is done almost exactly the same way Isabella was done. I had a polyurethane the hull like it was in the last video. Just go ahead and mask off the waterline, sand down the planks using a file or a sand stick. Don't use your fingers. Never use your fingers, guys, when you're sanding model ships. Like the old saying, the one who sands with his fingers leaves the mark of an amateur. So it's always good to use straight file boards, stuff like this. I use maybe a little makeshift sanding stick right here. Use those paint stirrers I bought down there at the Home Depot. So these make ideal sand sticks. So I use that to sand those planks down. Then I added the filler right there. Use the spatula and sand well using a stick again, and give a couple coats of primer and repeat the process till the whole bottom hole is smooth as a baby's hide. And went ahead and painted the waterline. It's pretty nice and crisp and sharp and nice. And I added a little brown to the white paint to give it that antique tallow look. Okay, guys, between my job is working and honeydew list and working on this, taken from the last video, I've logged in exactly. I got 31 hours invested in this hull already, just on the waterline, up to the stage that it's all finished. And I got that done. Next, I went ahead and sand down some of my trim strips here. I'll show you as we take a look at the Norske Love, and we'll discuss what I did on it and what's going to be done next. All I know is, guys, I'm falling behind on my bills. I gotta get Mr. Martin Lammett's measurement 410. I'm gonna hop on that right now as soon as I make this video, and I'm gonna shut Norske Love down for a while and get that build taken care of. And so next month is gonna be the Sniffy Tippy build. So all scales of the Hawker Typhoon are welcome. Doesn't matter what scale, what company, what manufacturer, whatever there is. Chewing gum, paper, or whatever it is, it's going to be greatly welcome to this wonderful group build and buddy build system we got going on right now with the kit. And so Martin and Warren and me, we got the big 124 granddaddies here, and so we're the big boys. But that's going to be a fun and joyous build. It's going to be a 6-month build, guys. So that Hawker Typhoon, I looked at it once, and my God, there's a lot of parts to that kit, and it's an engineering marvel how that thing is made. I've seen a lot of built up on YouTube, and other kits and other fellows up there done. They came out very exceptionally well. I mean, very beautiful. Okay, getting back to Norske Love. Okay, guys, we'll take the video, the camera a little bit, and we'll zoom in a little bit on the Norske Love here. Okay, guys, I got the waterline all painted. What I did, fellas, I took masking tape, I masked off this whole thing. First of all, I masked off the waterline where it's going to be at. Now remember, I had to use polyurethane here, so it gives that tape some kind of stick, and will not stick to wood that good, because it's porous. As long as those pores are filled with polyurethane, it's got something shiny, some stickum where it can stick to. That's why when I'm painting these period ships, I always make sure that I get the polyurethane on there first, to apply it first. Then I go ahead and make my masking tape for my water line. Then from the water line on up, I mask the whole entire ship, deck and all. Because I don't want no residue from the filler, and also the sand get on top of this here deck after I laboriously planked. And also the paint work inside the bulwarks I done too on it. So they got to be all masked off, so I don't have to worry about it. All I have to worry about making a mess at and everything. All my tension's on this water line here. It's good and straight, guys. So I got it good and straight. It's blemish free, and looks pretty good. And right below here, these are my trim strakes. I applied sand sealer on it first. After the sand sealer was dried, I went using wet 320 wet and dry sandpaper, and using a sand stick again, and sand these listels, these shear planks, which are rubbing strakes, and they're ready to be installed on here. So these will go about like this. Between here, this is where the gun port's going to be. Now they gave you false gun ports on the kit, guys. On these false gun ports, they're all made out of brass, and so the only thing I got to cut out the gun ports here. I got to cut 2 here forward here, and 4 here. Got to be cut out. And everything else is false shutter bays, giving you the illusion that it's that there's a fixed gun cartridge and gun bay in there. So that's a easy way out for this kit when it was designed. So next I'll be doing this thing, guys. I'll be doing the cap rails, add the fittings to it and everything. And starting forward, I'm going to work aft. First of all, before I do anything, I'm going to finish up these rubbing strakes. I'm going to put the rubbing strakes on here first. When that's done, starting forward at the forecastle deck, I'm going to start putting the cat strip on top of the decks here. The same thing goes here on top of the galley deck, the gun deck here. And I'm going to add, there's a shelf by here that fits on top of here. That's actually, it's a running with a gangway. Goes all the way here and down to the deck with ladders. So all the cap rail is going to be done, and also I'm going to start doing the painting. I'm going to mask all the tape right across here. It's going to be all green right across here. Then with the strip material, the sand sealer, sand, I'll go ahead and paint the black and add the black trim as the cut-in for the green. And the same thing working forward too. This will be masked off. This will be green on the upper bulwarks. And of course we have black trim there, another black trim there, and etc. And cap rail fit top of here. You got those little stanchions on there. You got to cut a piece, comes way up like this, comes over here, and no real work aft, guys, on this poop deck. So I imagine that's pretty well free if anybody wants to fall over. Wow, I gotta push that back in. I'm just getting loose on me. No problem. Take care of that right now. We're going to work. Well, here's notice here, guys. I guess when I was sanding the hull, glue joint loosened right here, so I can always pull it in. Add paper across here and there. I got a clamp that'll pull it in. When that dry, you can tight bond cement. It'll be good as new. No big deal. An overall perspective has come along pretty good, guys. She's coming quite well. And I'm very pleased with this, and I'd like to thank Mr. Dave Mather for this kit and everything. I've been wanting to get one of these things for a long time, and I finally got one. And I'm taking my time on this bad girl, and try to make sure everything's flawlessly as I can on this thing. These things take lots of time, guys, building these kits like this, these plank and frame kits, especially these old building kits. These building kits are very rough, they're very hard. And they're the cutting edge of what's going on today. And so you got the a lot of parts, most of these parts on these old building kits, they just stamp all the stuff on the wood, and you got to cut it out. And believe me, I'm no fan of mahogany, veneer, and Raymond wood. It's awful hard wood. It's not soft. It's hard. And you can snap those X-Acto blades cutting all these pieces. Everything was cut out using a number 11 blade, guys. And also got a scroll saw with fine areas that need to be cut out with a scroll saw. What you guys do when you deal with the old buildings kits, when you look at the plates, the stamp sheets, the printed sheets, with these printed sheets right here, always cut outside the line. Then you can always file into the line and the part be formed perfectly. You don't want to cut around the line because those scroll saws, they like to wander a lot, so you got to be very careful. Never cut in the line, cut above it. That way it allows you a lot of time for you to file and shape for it to fit on here. Okay guys, the trim work is next on this thing. Today's Monday, so I'll start my long break tomorrow. Next video of this will be Thursday. So Thursday you'll be seeing a lot done on it. And I'm going to take my time on this thing. These old building kits is a very time-consuming kit to work on these building kits, especially the Norske Love. And of course you can see it's a lot more bigger than Isabella. And speaking about Isabella, I got to get Isabella shaking. Guys, I've been so busy in this and working, I got to get that thing done so I get that final reveal for her, because it won't take long to rig up two of those masts right there with the sail lines, because all the blocks are already previously rigged on the yards. So all I got to do is sew the sails up to the yards and run the blocks through to the land pins, make rope coils, and he's finished. So she's sitting proudly on top of the TV set, and she does look pretty out there. And this will look pretty too when I get done with this. Okay guys, this concludes video number 5 for Dave Mather, Mr. Dave Mather dedication build of the Billings Boats Norske Love, and the scale of 175. And so I gotta get hold of Mr. Martin's 410, and I'm gonna do it right now as this video loads up. I'm gonna take Norske Love, stick her over there behind me on top of the box where she came out of, and let it sit there and steep for a while, and get back on the trim work. And by this Thursday I'll have another video number 6, another update review report on this. Okay guys, there's so much I got to be doing right now. There's other models are calling on me right and left, and so far I'm dedicating my time on Isabella and this, and I got to break the ice somewhere here, so I'm trying to discipline myself and finishing things as I get started. And I got a lot of unfinished stuff around here that needs to be done. Okay, I got lots of time. I know you guys do too. And we'll catch you on video number 4. Well, and someday, I think maybe this Wednesday, I'll probably have the video on Isabella. Get her, have a nice final reveal for her, because she deserves it, because she's a nice looking ship. And you all deserve to see the final reveal too. Okay, this is Frankie Day signing off. God bless you guys, and make Mama happy, and build on. Happy modeling. Please subscribe and enjoy, and take the rest of the day off. And this is Frankie Day signing off. We'll catch you Thursday and Wednesday. Bye, gentlemen. Take care, guys. God bless you, boys.